1 month after Hurricane Helene devastated North Carolina, residents of Asheville are still struggling to find clean drinking water. The North Fork Reservoir accounts for 80% of the water supplied to Asheville and the surrounding region. Landslides and erosion from Helene's rainfall pushed sediment into the reservoir, turning its 6 billion gallons of water a murky brown color. Tap water coming out of faucets in the affected area is yellow or brown. Health officials say it can be used to flush toilets and take showers, but is not safe for human consumption. Christina Morales wrote a recent piece about the issue and joins us here in studio. She is a reporter for the New York Times. Christina, thank you so much for being here. And I think a lot of people would be shocked to hear 1 month later, they still can't drink the water coming out of their taps. How do we get here, and what are officials doing about it?
Sure. So officials have had many challenges with trying to restore the water in the first place. But getting it back to a level that is safe to drink has been even worse. So during the hurricane, the sediment and silt and sand essentially rose to the top of the reservoir. And on top of that, there were mudslides. And so that brought in more sediment into the water. So officials are trying to treat that several different ways. One is through using coagulants, which would essentially bind all of the particles together to sink it to the bottom and then have the water be much clearer. The other way that they're going to try probably this week is through using curtains to essentially section off the lake about 500 feet radius and then treat it that way.
I mean, a lot of us probably take for granted turning on the tap and just having water come out and not have to worry about it. It's not yellow or brown. What is the real world impact for people who live and work there?
Right. So a lot of residents that I spoke with talked about how interesting it has been to essentially flip everything that they have known. They're essentially going to water distribution sites, disaster relief sites to be able to take showers, wash clothes, and also to pick up drinking water on a day-to-day basis. They say that it has totally upended their lives, and it has not been something that they've ever gone through before.
Well, I mean, and you also interviewed a couple of Airbnb owners, and I mean, have they been able to even operate right now?
No, many businesses have actually just started the reopening process. So for a bed and breakfast, for example, they are not able to operate because they don't have drinking water yet. They would like to open, they would like to essentially bring back a well into their area and be able to use that as an emergency backup.
What are people telling you about whether they're okay with the response? Look, we get it, it's complicated, or do they think that more can be done? And do we have like a set date or a goal for when they might be able to start drinking their water again?
Yeah, the water, the drinking, essentially restoring the drinking water has been so difficult that officials can't offer a timeline yet.
Wow.
They are very hopeful in this process with the curtains that could make some difference. But for the majority of the residents that I spoke with, they're actually fairly happy that they have running water so early, that they're able to take showers again if they'd like to at home, flush their toilets, which was a really big challenge. And they said that they acknowledged, the challenges that officials had in restoring the water in the first place. On the flip side of that, there are many residents that were unhappy with FEMA and from the initial response from officials, essentially relying on volunteers right after the storm to get food, water, and be able to get through the streets again.
Christina Morales, I encourage everybody to read your article. Just heartbreaking for those people, but we know you'll stay on top of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.